Welcome. What is up, my people? Welcome this Saturday. Super exciting August Saturday this week because we're changing up the game. I hope you're ready. Exciting, new, hot mountain list. Revolutionary weekend. I've never changed the list before. I've been doing this for years. You would think I'd only be doing this once based on how many people jump on with me, but they're good people and it's good to have y'all on here. This is the Mile to Mile Mountain Mosey with Sean Mr. Murphy. The names changed more than the list has changed, the areas. But good to have you guys on here this week. This is where I walk you through all the new, the hottest, the latest, the greatest, the hottest, the sexiest homes to be hitting the Foothills market each week. Just warming up the vocals this week. La 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 la. We got a good list this week. 43 new homes hit the market. Do you want to see the new area? Let's get into it. We go from the least expensive to the most expensive, and we talk, we gawk, we chop it up. We talk about how good our weather is here compared to Texas. We got 4.495. You see at the top of the list. This is the new altitude living list, included with Georgetown. So what I did, let's talk about it. Let's get into it together, because GGB said, "Isn't Georgetown a little bit far?" And I say, "Nay." I mean, Idaho Springs is really only shoot. Yeah, no, this is good. Idaho Springs is really only 25 minutes to get down the hill. So yeah, 15 minutes to get to Georgetown. You are, oh, my mom's on here today. Everyone say hi, mom. Mom, we got 6 people on. We got 5 people on, unless you got maybe 4 other profiles that are running to make me feel good. But yeah, we got the new list. I'm going to Georgetown. It is 40 minutes. And GG, I honestly think if we're going back in Bailey, if we're going to be counting Harris Park, Georgetown is just as close. So everyone say hi to my mom back in Ohio. So we're still hitting all the areas. I'm still hitting going down to Pine. I'm gonna be going down like the not the hillside, whatever the hell this Hilldale Pines. But what I changed this week is I'm not gonna do any of the canyon life. I'm done with the canyon life. Nobody ever hits me up about living in the canyon life. So Gold Gate Canyon, Cold Creek Canyon, you out of here. Black Hawk, Central City, you gone. I used to be going all the way up to Nederland. So we're chopping that out. We're basically, so now the new area is along I-70 and the 285 corridor, about 40 minutes, 45 minutes to get back down the hill. Let's get it rocking. Let's go to the least expensive home. Like least expensive. And you guys all behave. My mom's here, so you guys all act appropriately. All right, so 43 new homes on the list, going up to 4 million. Gadzooks. Let's go see the real shit box at the bottom here. The shittiest home of the week, not the shittiest. I really shouldn't say that. And the least expensive. This is a Forest Service cabin. Typically see these. Typically means it doesn't have well or septic, which also means it's typically a cash deal. But we got Joshua Spinner. Yeah, Joshua Spinner with his new AI. This is the new thing in real estate. Take your photo and then make it AI. I'm not saying Josh is ugly, but if you're ugly, just be ugly. All right, so 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 552 square footer. This looks like it's up 103. Built in 1940, sitting on how many acres? A 9,317 square foot lot. We are up Herman Gulch, back in there. So yeah, off of 103, you are basically back in the. If you want, now this is going to be like you want that mountain life. I mean, actually, up 103, it's not too far, but getting back to Echo Lake Park, if you want to go up 103, and if you want to keep going, you could drive North America's highest elevation road that they just redid with all kinds of fixins, so the road doesn't heave and everything. So you're probably about 15, 20 minutes to get back down to Idaho Springs proper. And again, cash deal. It's more of a summertime cabin. A beautiful summertime cabin. Exterior looks good. Cute. A little getaway, little hunting cabin. That's what I typically see these being used for. You get a wood burning fireplace that'll keep it. Siding looks good. Huh? Yeah. I know one lonely beastie just got his siding done as well. Cool. It ain't much. It looks like it's got, and now it looks like it has a fridge. But I'm guessing it doesn't have a well. I'm guessing there's some type of holding tank for the water. You get water trucked up. You got propane running to it. That's a plus. Let's see. Does it have a well? Normally these don't have a well. Well permit transfer fee. Yeah, these cabins are strictly seasonal, recreational, cannot be used primary residence or commercial rentals because you do not own the land. That's the thing about these. You don't own the land. The Forest Service really owns the land. Full cash offer, specialized loans. It looks like it might have a well though, so that's cool. All right, 150,000. Bottom of the list. Going over to Idaho Springs. Idaho Springs, this thing's been whitewashed. Took all the, you got a sweet little 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom house up here on 2128 Virginia Street. But, you know, I'm really upset with what they did. They took the soul out of this house. This house was probably built in like 1910 to 1925. 1900. House built in 1900, and they took the soul out of it. Located up kind of back end there, back up Riverside. So walking to the gondola over here, that new hot gondola. Check out the property lines here. That's what you got. Long and skinny. Which actually, if you, it's probably fairly steep. Some of these guys, as you see, they put a garage. This might have a garage. It looks like it has a garage. You might have a garage on the back there. Because driveways are a flex. Driveways are a premium here in Colorado. You can see the gondola right there. But you're walking to Minor, walking to the creek. So that's cool. But it's a flipper, right? It's just a flipper came through. You get a zip. We will get a zip line. I told you guys. Anyone that buys a house off this channel, you get a zip line. I have some folks that I put up under contract last week in Valley High, and they did mention the zip line. So I don't know if Amber and Luke watch this channel, but if they do happen to be watching this channel, I know you got kids. And if you mention zipline one more time, I will get a zipline for you guys. But took the soul out of this. I mean, it's still cool, cute, 1900 house. You gotta add some character back into it though. Open floor plan for 1900. Updated kitchen. Feeling it's fine. Nice farmhouse sink. Nice step in. Okay, you get the step in space there. I had somebody that came by my open house in Georgetown last week. They said they need a step in. I'm like, you hardly see them already in. But the house had 2 full bathrooms, and that's typically a win. But they're like, it's actually not a win to us. There's your backyard. No grass, no problem. It's hard to grow grass up here anyways. Great for older folks, yep. Cool. So no garage. It looks like you got a couple outbuildings. Yeah, you could see these guys can't even put the garage on the back based on the way that hill is there. But it's cute. It's for sale, and it's only 409,000, which means I probably overpaid for my price because my place was not flipped. I do have a garage. I do have a driveway. 409,000. As you guys are jumping on, I got the banner. David banner going there. As you guys jumping on, say what's up. Say even if you guys, even my people like GG, let people know where you are. I need you guys to be like the good students in class that say hello and you welcome the new people to the class. Next up, we're going over to 465 Apache Drive. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 720 square footer. back in Shadow Mountain neighborhood. Siding's looking good. 1963 on a 1 acre lot. So this is the Forest Estates area. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Yep. Forest Estates area. So technically, not technically, like legitimately Clear Creek County. So taxes are a little bit lower. But you do have dirt roads. You get this nice little corner here. And actually, this is right where it's one of the parts where it gets steep. So you're going to miss that, that's a win. But right here, nah, this doesn't look bad at all, actually. So this is Aspen Way. No, it's right here. This gets a little bit steep right when you make this turn. I thought it was dirt when you make the turn and it gets steep. I'm not sure. This actually might not be that bad. This is one of the ones I'd say go drive by, go check it out. GGB is one of our homegirls back in Bailey. She's the the beat on the street in Bailey. Just tell you everything about it. Christian White representing Texas. All right, deck could use some love. Like I said, siding looks good. Do we got iPhone photos? iPhone photos. Kind of tight. Bottom of the list. Boob lights. Popcorn ceilings, would you expect? But the siding looks good. The flooring looks good. And Allie's there as well. Hi, Allie. Good to see you. Football season's getting going again. Remind me, are you guys Longhorn fans down there? I know we played. I think we played. Who do we have? I think we have a big game like the first week. I think they're doing that again this year. And I think we're playing like Penn State or Oregon or somebody good. What do we got? Oh, they don't have our schedule up yet. Ball State, and then 9/12, September 12th, we're playing Texas. Yeah, we got a tough schedule. Michigan, Oregon, USC, Indiana. Indiana, what an amazing, just storybook Cinderella story. Who would have thought Indiana would be the team to beat in the Big Ten? There you go, 25 photos. That is Apache Drive. Aggie, okay. Longhorns suck. That's the vibe. Everyone pretty much in Ohio State is a Ohio State fan, unless you get like that Cincinnati Bearcat. Next up, we're going over to 6897 High Drive. You want to get high? You want to get high, man? Go to this 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 500 square footer, sitting on 1.25 acres, built in 1961. So we are back. It looks like the south side of. Nope, we are up Turkey Creek. So right off of 285. Really easy to get back down the hill. Nice. You kind of come up the hill to the right here. These properties, you're far enough away from Turkey Creek, you won't hear it too much. But I looked at one of these over on Twins Peak, and yeah, it's nice. You're south facing, get a little bit of sunshine. High Drive. Okay. Uh, Not much curb appeal to be had. Newer flooring, newer appliances, newer kitchen, virtual staging. This one might have been another flip. It looks like another flip. The appliances still have the stickers on them. All right, we got a little. You get some brick. Doesn't look like facade either. That is a tight little bathroom. Tight little thing. And you're on a hill. All right, so unique spot. It's the bottom of the list, people. Give it a break. Give it a break. There's your outhouse building. Your old shitter. Driveway, not much. Okay. There you go. It's for sale. Anybody looking to just get in the mountains? 455. Gotta have times have changed. Next up, we're going over to Georgetown. Look at this. Our first new introductory Georgetown townhome. Here you go. 1787 Mountain Creek Drive, Unit 14. The reason I'm adding Georgetown too is, it's right off of I-70. So a lot of people too, the I-70 corridor is a lot more attractive for the folks that want to go hit up the slopes. And these are some of those newer communities, looks like on the end there. Maybe these ones aren't the new ones. There's another one's kind of on the east side there. Built in 2001, so not too old. $320 HOA. But yeah, the reason I mean the Berlin Ranchettes, I mean that might be the same distance. I think it's actually probably the same distance to get back to the Berlin Ranchettes, but then Georgetown's all right on the highway there, and so you don't have that extra 15-minute drive you could be taken to get back to the back of Berlin Ranchettes. So you're gonna hear the highway there, faux show. Okay, these are the ones kind of at the beginning of the lake. Right as you turn into town here, bust a left, bust a east on Argentina. What do we got? A little end unit? End unit by the creek? Which one we got? End unit on the creek? Yeah. Not an end unit. Middle unit. Landscaping. You get some weeds. You get some weed, man. But you do have the deck that goes to the back of the creek. Deck looks like it's been updated. Looks like you could use a little stain. Nice long counter space. You would hear the traffic through Georgetown. So a couple things to know about Georgetown. Let me tell you all about it. So I like Georgetown. I like Idaho Springs better than Georgetown. Reason being, slightly closer to downtown. But if you love the slopes and you want something affordable, Clear Creek County, Georgetown, much less expensive than Summit County as soon as you cross the Eisenhower Tunnel. So if you're working in the mountains or you just want to be closer to on this side of the continental divide, Georgetown's a great spot. Thing to know is as you kind of get closer to that the mountain there on the south side, those properties, they don't get sun as much over there, and Georgetown for some reason gets real windy. Needs a zip line to the Have any of you guys watched that show? I think it's Tom Robinson, I think you should leave. There's that episode about that skit about the zip line. That's exactly what I'm picturing you doing right now, Christian. All right, I mean it's fine. It's I mean you could put a renter in there, put a friend in there. Big primary. That's typically what you don't see in Georgetown too. These big primary bedrooms because they didn't give a shit back in the 1900s when a lot of these homes were built. So modern convenience of a newer construction home, and you have a garage. Looks like you're backing to the creek. I'd say that's a win. Yeah, that's a win. You got the creek. The creek is the selling point for me, and the access. 460,000 is what they're asking. Get your cold plunge in there. I haven't done a cold plunge in a minute. I was so into cold plunging last year. Just walk over to the creek, and it was nice. And you feel like a badass when you're walking back into town because your body's just like red from the neck down. But I've been a real pussy lately, and I haven't gone. Thanks for bringing it up. Another townhome over in Evergreen. This is 30157 Aspen Lane. A 3-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 1,209 square feet. Built in 1982 on a 4,530 square foot lot. Where are we? All right, looks like we're the El Pinal area there, just north of it. So easy access to get out to Evergreen Parkway. down to the lake, up to the highway, right in the heart of Evergreen there. You got a garage? Siding looks bad. I mean, that'd be one thing to figure out when looking at something like this. It's like, who's responsible? It's a townhome. Who's responsible for the siding? Is it a collective thing, or you see some of these that have like this guy on this side decided to paint his house, his side, and he like painted it black, and then side is wood. Those always bother me. All right, got the what do they call that? That antique antique cabinets that look. Okay. All right. It's not bad. The kitchen though. What do you guys think about that kitchen? Like, this is another one where it's like I feel like they're going for something, and it's not quite it. Right? Not quite it. Zip line. I don't think we can. I don't think zip lines work that way, Kevin. You need a gondola from Kansas City. That'd be a long. No, you don't need a gondola. That'd be the worst ride. You need a Tesla to get you from Kansas to Colorado, because that is the most boring ass drive. Probably the most boring drive in the country. I think we can agree to that. Colorado to Kansas, that's the worst. It's the best in the sense that you've got a Tesla, just put your iPhone on the dash and watch YouTube and stuff. Get the Starlink in your car. This one's looking clean. It's looking good. It kind of feels like a rental. I wonder what my mom's doing on here this week. Mom, you looking to buy a second home up in the foothills? Be closer to your kid and your grandkids. Your grandkid probably has one more year before he passes away. 17 and a half years old. Be 18 in November. All right, there you have it. Not much to talk about there. 499,000 what they're asking. Should put it at 500,000. Next up is 277 Timbertop Road. This is a worst commute ever. It is. 277 Timbertop Road. This is a lovely 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,220 square footer. A lot of twos in there. Yeah, the world's biggest ball of twine, like those tourist stops. And then I mean, looking, you get the windmill, not the windmill, the wind turbine, wind field. I don't know, what do they call those? The big energy producing when he's been there. Yeah, because that's the only thing to do. It's like we might as well stop and check it out. I love those Nebraska, Oklahoma, uh Missouri, like those tourist trap stops. We've got the world's largest uh dinosaur statue or something like that, just to get you to stop, give the kids something to look at as you regain your sanity. So we're off of Deer Creek here, kind of back to Harris Park area. So there's a lot of like forest. I think it's Roosevelt National Park over here. Uh, this side here, I did sell a property on what road did I sell one on? Back in here, one of these little roads. But I would say what I kind of didn't like about it was that, what was the road that I sold on over here? Not any of these. But what I didn't love about this is you're kind of on the you get the creek there, and then you get the hill here. So you're you don't get much sunshine throughout the winter. Anyways, yeah, about 20 minutes to get back out to 285. This one actually doesn't, not too bad. I take it back. Doesn't look like it's too close to the hill. Looks like you're gonna get some good sunshine. Siding looks redone. That drip edge looks new. Maybe the roof was redone. I like the little sunroom, mud room there. Forced air heat. Nice. This is good. Good nature windows. Missouri at least has trees, bluffs, caves, etc. Yeah, my mom, if she's still on here, she's from Columbia. Columbia, Missouri's got a lot of family back in there. So I've dabbled in Missouri. I've gone there in the summer and been like, oh my gosh, it's like one of those places you take a shower, get out of the shower, and you're already sweating again. What do you not like? Talk to us, Kevin. Kevin, sit down. Talk to us. Have a seat, buddy. What do you not like about Missouri? This one looks good though. I'm actually impressed. I thought I was not gonna like this property. I like the pine paneling. I like the decor. I like it's got a little bit of that rusticness to it. Oh, Mr. B is from Mr. B is from Columbia. That's cool. Oh, we might be related. That is Timber Top Road. You know they do in Missouri. 525,000. Jefferson City, St. Elizabeth. All right. Well then what are we doing in Columbia? Is Jefferson City not Columbia? Have I been lied to my whole childhood about where you're from? Do I even know you, mom? Next up, we got 293 Bendemeer Drive. It's a two-bedroom, one bathroom, 900 square footer, open house today, 11 to 2. Built 1959 on a 14,000 plus square foot lot, almost 15,000. So we're at Upper Bear Creek back in there, back up past Witter Gulch. So you're typically going to be coming out on Stagecoach, the quicker route, or you could just take the nice, windy, beautiful drive up Upper Bear Creek to hit the lake. All right, Kevin, strong feelings. Strong feelings. Well, it ain't Colorado. I'll tell you that. Nice sunroom here. Nice. Looks like they converted uh their wood burning fireplace. Can't tell if it's gas. I see a bunch of plugs. It might just be electric. Windows look good. Cute little exterior yard. Okay. Kitchen looks good. Yeah, they did a good job. Ornery crowd this one. I did set the vibe. You know, I am a vibe. I'm feeling strong though. I'm feeling good. I got up and I had I really was not. I've been trying to get back. I've been feeling sluggish lately, so I've been trying to get at least 8 hours, trying to lean towards 9. Problem is, yesterday is I did the have Red Bulls monsters until like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock at night, and then try to go to bed at 9. Did not happen. I was laying there till like 11. Mad. Then you get mad because you're trying to go to bed, trying to do the right thing, and then I took a melatonin, so I was like groggy. Woke up at like 2 o'clock. That's why I'm on one today. I'm in a mood. Those flat brim hats. Those flat brim hats. I'm gonna show you with this. Every time I see girls, I dated a girl that loved those hats. She had them like all over the wall. Um, I'll show you. I'm gonna pull it over here. Those flat brim hats. They remind me of this. This is what I see. I see this guy every time I think of I see those flat brim hats. Rest in peace. He can't be with us anymore unless they build him in the pet cemetery. That's what I think of when I see those hats. Yeah, we got a lot of hate on the channel this morning. A lot of angst. Nice metal roof. Siding looks good. Windows look good. Deck looks good. Check, check. Looks like you're walking up those steps. So if you're not too sure footed, probably not the best house for you. We're asking 540,000. Ooh, I don't know about that deck. I don't know about that deck. I don't even know if we have any supports here. Yeah. Next up is 25 Pine Drive over in Golden Mount Vernon neighborhood. A Lookout Mountain property, so probably older. 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 1,008 square feet. Built 1956 on a 20,000 square foot lot. So I like the Lookout Mountain area, Mount Vernon area. Really easy access to get back down the hill. You get a lot of homes with character back in there. You either get like a older house with character, you get an older house with a bunch of deferred maintenance like this. Those that wood, maybe it's not rotted yet, but if you don't seal that soon, that's all that looks rotted. That whole see that all that gray there. You don't want gray on your wood like that. Interior looks fine. Yeah, let's see. It looks like we got a little bit of water intrusion. Yeah, you get it'd be a little bit. There's gonna be some stuff coming up on the old inspection report there, but it's good access, easy in, easy out. Windows look like they need updated. Looks like somebody started to do stuff and failed. There's iPhone photos. Look at this quality photo there. Quality photo with his iPhone photo. What? I mean, why? Is that a selling piece? Okay. All right. All right. Yep. There you go. Something's going on. Something's going on. All right. That's I think we've seen enough. 550,000. No, I don't think I told her. I don't think I told her. She actually looked pretty cute in the hats. Some of the girls that tried to pull it off, it wasn't the look. 461 Yellow Pine Drive. You go to any type of bluegrass festival, and those hats are just all over the place. 461 Yellow Pine Drive. Open house today, 10 to 12. 3 bedroom, 1.5 bathroom, 1,560 square footer. Heated 2 car garage with workshop. Check. 1.34 acres, built in 1980. As I say, this feels like a Berlin Ranchettes property here. Yep, Berlin Ranchettes. So you're real close to get out to the Loaf and Jug over in there. Easy to get down to Bailey. Easy to get back up to Aspen Park area. Go over to More Lumber. See your girl GGB. I don't know if you want me to dox where you live, GG. Um, there you go. Siding. A little bit of love needed on the siding. You could see it on that fascia there up top. Garage looks newer. Solar up top. Nice. Okay. I like this. See some of the slider looks like it's been updated, but this window doesn't look like it's been updated. That's not where you are anyways. You left. You're no longer at the Moore. Carpet looks new. I don't know if you can see, it looks like they put the carpet down. And so you see this little thing here. The carpet looks like some economy carpet there. Looks like commercial carpeting. Carpeting. Nice Trex deck though. Nice railing. That looks good. Moss rock wood burning fireplace. Okay. All right. Well, we won't dox you. I do tell people like general area. I think you guys have a general idea of where I live, but I never try to show where I live on the gram or YouTube. Some people don't like me. I got some haters out there. That's when you know you made it. When people are like, "Quit telling people about our town. You're ruining the state." I'm like, okay. Okay, I don't gatekeep the Foothills, guys. Cool. All right. A little bit of a unique setup with that wood burner there. Maybe they had a wall on the other side that they opened up. Cool. Looks like a little bit of DIY. I mean, it looks good though. I mean, you got the over an acre, you got the garage workshop, nice pergola here. It's got some redeemable qualities. 565,000 is asking price. Looks about right. Back over to Idaho Springs. This looks super freaking cute. Let's see. Look at this. Older home kept the charm. This is a 45 Colorado Boulevard, 3 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 1,930 square feet. Built 1993. So this is going to be. Here's a little story to know about Idaho Springs. If you're on the south side of Colorado Boulevard, the east side. No, this one's newer at the end. I lied. I take it back. So this is right at the end there. Kind of by the trailer park a little bit. I don't know if that's going to be a problem for you, but right at the end, easy to get out of there. Got the trailer park. Yeah, it's a little bit further away. Down over here. No, you're good. Right by my dental shop, you go see Dr. Not hiking. Dr. I freaking forget his name. Nice little lot there. You are gonna have the highway traffic though. Okay, looks cute. All right, and that little galley kitchen. Somebody almost set the house on fire. I like it though. It looks charming. It does fit. I mean, even though it was built it's a little newer, it's still got that Idaho Springs charm. I like it. I like the colors. Cool. All right. I like the fireplace. Looks like that looks like a gas fireplace. Yeah, I mean not everybody loves the galley kitchen like that, but it's not like you're walking into a dead end. You walk through. Yeah, the highway, I think there's a lot of things that kind of just immediately push people away. The school ratings, according to greatschools.com or greatschools.org in Idaho Springs, aren't the best. The highway, lack of driveway, smaller lots. That's why it's like I definitely paid a little bit more than I should have for my property here, but I got a sweet location, walkable driveway, garage. I got a flex in Idaho Springs. I don't know if you guys heard about my driveway, but I got a driveway. It's sick. Cute little backyard. But yeah, there's like that house and then the highway's right there. The other thing too that's been really annoying is I used to get all the Rams on the hill right behind me, and then when they put the gondola in and the bike downhill biking, I like hardly I don't think I've seen the Rams yet this year. It's been really sad. That's 625,000 for Idaho Springs. Next up, we're going over to 10605 Crystal Drive over in the Hilldale Pines area. This is a lovely 4 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 1,606 square feet. Good thing I wasn't drinking last night. This is gonna load. No, not gonna load. All right. I was just saying that that's making me dizzy right there. Ugh. All right, don't load. 4 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 1,606 square footer on a 2.16 acre over in Hilldale Pines. It's pretty good. Built 1989. So Hilldale Pines is cute little offshoot off of Turkey Creek over here. Cute little neighborhood. This one here, you get two ways to go. You come back around through City View. I don't know if you're gonna be taking that. Maybe if you're coming down the hill, maybe that's the fastest way. But to get over to Aston Park, probably take Ullman Park to Pleasant Park. So you're kind of back in the nook there. I believe that's unincorporated Jefferson County. Nice flat usable driveway, parking for the RV, 2-car garage, big old deck. Nice private driveway. I like that. Nice Trex decking. Cool. Yeah, I like this setup. Cabinet's a little bit old, popcorn ceiling, carpet looks a little bit older, but easy fixes. That popcorn's not an easy fix. That's a lot of it. Siding looks pretty good. Cool. Yeah, the doors and the carpet are aging it a little bit here. Yeah, so much popcorn ceiling. Some of those things, just like, the carpet, the popcorn ceiling. I mean, if you got the money just to knock that out before you move in, like that's sweet. But as soon as you move in furniture, that stuff just becomes a real pain in the ass. 630,000. Yikes to the paneling. Yeah. Back in Bailey, we got what do we got here? Interesting. I feel like we might have seen this one on the market last year. Interesting. It looks like I don't know. I don't know what that looks like. What do we got? 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 1,030 square feet. This is 388 Clark Road. 34,000 square foot lot, so just under an acre there, built in 1981. I forget when I looked. I think a acre was like 4,300 square feet. So you're back Deer Creek, not quite Harris Park, but back in that area. So about 15 minutes to get back out. Torture shed. Oh yeah, man. That's why I bring my school supplies to my meetings, and I have bring my school supplies, and I also have my Starlink in the car because you don't know who you're gonna meet out in these hills, either the homeowner or the buyer. 43 is an acre. Thanks, Gigi. Oh, that's nice. That's sweet. Does not match the house at all, but that's dope. Nice circle driveway. Okay. Cool. Good size primary. That looks like a king size bed. Rustic charmer. Oh, that shower looks murdery too. Hey Nick, I'm on my live stream. You are live with us. Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday.
You guys.
Just give me a call when you're done.
All
About
right.
to go into Elizabeth station.
All right, sounds good. I'll probably won't be done till like 10:30. Is that okay?
It's fine.
All right, cool. I could take a quick, give everybody a quick coffee bio break if you need me.
No, you're good. It was about fellow.
All right, sounds good. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Later.
All right, this looks like the shop there. You got the pool table. You got a hang. All right, is it heated? I don't see any heaters in there. Yeah, it looks like we got one hanging right here. No, that's a projector. Looks like they would have heat. All right, cool. Yeah, the garage is way more exciting than the house. There you have it, though. Love the hang. Greg Manson. Is this Greg Manson from Hudson? Is that what's going on here? Is this the is this my my dear sister's handsome male suitor? Doctor looks like freaking Superman. If you're ever feeling bad about yourself, don't meet Greg Manson. Oncology doctor, tall, strapping, handsome. It's just like, what do I do? I have to I have to be funny, right? I have to be funny to compete with something like that. Luckily, I wouldn't compete with you for my sister, so that's all right. We're getting weird. Let's make it weird. Let's make it weird. Hey, good to have you. What's my family do? What's my family doing on here this week? Odd. Is this? I have to go check the family group chat. Is this a coordinated effort? What's happening? Or are you guys moving out? Greg, you got that oncology doctor money. Not saying you got, you got the bag. I don't want to tell everybody about your money, but you gonna might want to come back in 45 minutes when I get to. We have I think a $4 million property at the top of the list this week. Yeah, here you go, Greg. Stick around. We got a $4 million banger. We got this one too with the creek. So come back, Greg. We're not at your price point, but good to have you on. Next up is 96 Gunsmoke. Gunsmoke Drive. What a cool name. You want to live on a cool street name. Open house Saturday, today, 11 to 1. 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2,028 square footer. Horse property, 1.1 acre. So barely a horse property, but count it. We're all watching you because you don't call us. Okay. Okay. 1973. I did see my nephew. Shout out to Ashton Pascarella. 3 touchdowns yesterday in a scrimmage. So Gunsmoke is back at Bailey here up Deer Creek, where they got all the cool names. About probably 12 minutes, maybe 10 minutes to get back out to 285 out to the Loaf and Jug. But you're in the Gunsmoke, Vigilante, Hangman's, Desperado, all the cool names back in there. Good. I need, we had looks like we got over 10 people watching at a time. I mean, that's good. I think I've gotten to like 20 at one point. What a great day that was. But we normally got welcome to the homies. So I got the other YouTube channel which has, I think we're up on like 4,000 people based on me not ever making videos for that anymore. I need to get on that shit. But this is a good one for you guys to be on. This is the homie hang every Saturday. We got Christian, Allie, Teresa, Kevin, Rob. Oh, I forgot Rob's wife's name. Robin. Jackie? Is it Jackie? GGB. Good people's on this one. You guys came to the right spot. Nice kitchen. Nice island there. Tons of counter space, tons of cabinet space. Nice open floor plan. Windows look updated. Flooring looks good. Solid. Downstairs, cool. Yeah, nice high ceilings too. Gunsmoke looking good. And they got the walkout because we build houses on hills. So nice walkout. Nice heated bidet down there. Man, you go bidet, you don't go back. You go to a bidet and then you go boo boo on a regular toilet. You're like, what am I, an animal? So this looks good. Deck looks painted, siding looks painted. Even those rafters look painted. Nice spread, nice usable land there. Radon already check. This one's looking solid. Gunsmoke 640,000. Whoops, what'd I click? What'd I do? Over to Ponderosa over in Conifer, Richmond Hill corridor. I like the Richmond Hill corridor. You typically get some views back in there. This is 13596 Ponderosa Drive, a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2,624 square footer. What's going on? What's going on back in Ohio? If you guys are still on, what are you guys doing? How's the weather? You guys getting all excited for the Canfield Fair? It doesn't look like I'm going to make it back this year, and that makes me very sad. I was telling my girl all about White House Fruit Farm, blueberry donuts, and it's just like, oh, sad. I'll try to figure out if I can make it back, but it'll be a last minute decision. Built in 1994 on a 1.22 acre lot. Canfield Fair. Shout out to Canfield Fair, Ohio's largest county fair, and it's a banger. You're a glutton for some funnel cake and some fair fries, which are different. I swear they're different. Fries taste different when they're in a cup that is wrapped in a fry graphic, and you put some vinegar on those. I'm gonna have to try to figure out how to come back. Where we at? Back end of Richmond Hill corridor. So you're kind of back there, probably at least 10 minutes to get back out to 85. But you typically, like I said, typically got some views. Curb appeal lacking. Nice detached garage though. Yeah, you got a little bit of view. Rolling, you don't have the big views, but you got some nice rolling foothills views. Carpet looks good. Cabinets look older. Deck could use some ceiling on it. Nice skylights. I like that. That view's that's pretty good. We'll give him that. That's pretty good. Especially when the snow falls and the twinkle of the houses. I don't think I always showing houses during the day, and I don't ever think I get people to realize how like the twinkle of the city lights or the twinkle of the other houses at night is very romantic in some way. I don't understand why either, but it's a good feeling. Good vibes. Nice big open basement area. Cool. Rest of the house looks pretty. Yeah. Nice big old garage. It looks like you got a bunch of storage up top. Put all the Christmas decorations in there. Looks like that had it. I don't know if that's a wood thing that you hook up to suck the like a vacuum, or if that at one point was a heating element. Cool little nursery. Check, check. All right, looks good. That's Ponderosa Drive. 650. That's what they're asking. 34797 Forest Estates Road. 3 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 2,342 square footer. Looks good. Looks good from that. We got a little bit of curb appeal. Looks charming. So that's a good deck. That's what I want to see, like the big fatty boombatty log on a concrete foundation. There you go. 3 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 2,342 square feet on a 24,000, almost 25,000 square foot lot, built in 1977, back in Forest Estates. So not quite up, not up the hill there. So probably Clear Creek County. Clear Creek County. You might be actually like 100 yards away from. I mean, this is right where Jefferson and Evergreen. Jefferson County. It's saying Jefferson County. The line for Jefferson County is, maybe we'll be able to see it here. Oh, did I click on something? I'll show you the line for Jefferson County is probably like 100 yards from this property. So there's your property line. See if it's going to give me the county line here. No? All right. Well, the county line's got to be like 100 yards from that property line. Anyways, let's go. I like the location. Clear Creek County is better. Better taxes over in there. Nice log facade. That doesn't look like a log home. Looks like a log facade. A fun fact too on these beams, like my inspectors tell me, now these ones all look like they're on it. See this one in the back corner here, right behind the comments. That one's like looks like it's on the edge of the pillar there, and they say that's okay. They say at least you just want 50% of the post on there. And the reason that sometimes happen is they put the footers in, and then they just hope that they did a great job of lining up the supports. Cool. So that looks virtually staged there. Cool. Big living room, nice moss rock fireplace. I always I don't like the carpet in the room with the wood burner though. It looks like it updates. You get the recessed lighting. I don't see any dimmers though. I need some dimmers on my I think that's another thing. I get more and more people that are with me. Like my baby blues are super sensitive. So like big overhead lights, it's just like I'm not about it. Cool. Primary looks good. It's cute. That looks like a queen, but it could easily fit a king in there. Throw my kings out there. I know some of you guys probably know kings, no kings, but hey, king size bed. That's when you guys change your mind, right? No kings, and then you get a king size bed. Just saying. I don't know what I'm saying, but I'm just saying. Cool. Okay. Nice party shower. Yeah, these all looks good. Siding looks like it was recently painted. Nice little feature there. Cool. Looks good. Honda or Forest Estates Road coming in at 695. I like it. Also, you guys are watching this. If you're new to this, like we walked through all the newest homes that hit the market the past 7 days. But if you guys see something that's been sitting, you're kind of in the market. If you're in the market, this isn't the best video. I mean, it's a good video to watch, but if you're like ready to buy right now, you should really be talking to me to get yourself set up on a custom automated home alert. What I'm saying is, if you see something that's not on this list that you want me to dive into, we can do that. We can do a little side quest. We do those from time to time. Next up is 9228 Black Mountain Drive over in Conifer. A lovely 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 2,456 square footer sitting on 1.13 acres, built in 1981. Where are we? So back on Black Mountain, that's where Evergreen and Conifer. Yes. So I'm guessing this is, I think this one said Conifer. Yeah, it's Conifer area. So you are homes go a little bit for a little bit less out here just because you're not really connected too much to like Evergreen Lake or Aspen. A lot of things around like along 73 or Blue Creek or Brook Forest up to this point. A little more sought after just because the drive time, but this one, yeah, you're a little bit further back in there. Quiet, nice and quiet back in there. Okay, nice detached garage. Decks on decks on decks. Roof looks good from here. Hey, you got you got irrigation out here? That's the greenest grass I've seen in a minute. Okay. A lot of furniture in that room. Cool. I would paint these beams so that they're beaming more. Give them a little distinction like that one there. Why'd they do it to that one, not these ones? Come on. All right, nice kitchen. Nice flow from the kitchen to the dining to the outdoor living space to the living space. Like it. I like it. Bedroom with no doors. I don't know about that, guys. Who wants to sleep in a bedroom with no doors? Oh, unless that's a suite. Okay, so this is the primary suite. So that's no, I'm with you. No, I was thrown off. If you're talking about the doors with me, Greg, I think that's the primary suite, and that's like their extra room. This is not connected. Yeah, okay, okay. We're on the same page. So you get a little. That's actually a win. I know it's still open. It's still open to the downstairs. I guess easy to board that up though. There's appliances, cool. Little sunroom downstairs. Another little hang. That's something else that a lot of people are always looking for, especially like anything 3 bedroom plus. Uh, People typically looking for that separate living space. So if you have the kids and they're annoying you, like go downstairs and shut up. Nice garage, good garage. Cool. All right, looks good. So you got the detached and attached garage. The piers. Cool. Open house today, 10 to 12, 750 is what they're asking. One photo, skipping it. One photo. Brookside Drive's available, 790. You go check out my website, moxiepropertygroup.com, if you want to see that one in all its glory. Hopefully, they'll get some new photos up here soon. Next up, over to 13082 South Wombly Valley Road over in Conifer. Richmond Hill corridor again. Again, you typically get some good views over here. This one looks like it's got some good ones. Open house 11 to 3. And tomorrow 1 to 3. Oh, both. I'm sorry. I read that wrong. Open house, nothing today. Don't go there today unless you call me for a private showing. But tomorrow, 1 to 3, it's open to the public. 3 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 3,564 square feet. Built in 1961 on a 3.03 acre lot, 3-car garage. All right. So Richmond Hill corridor again, you're not too far out, just basically one road to get back out to 285. You got a good little spread there. Nice little spread. You got a little bit of flat usable land and a whole bunch of space over here you probably never use. Horse equestrian property, that'd be a good one for you. All right, I like that. I like that flow. A little bit of charm. All right, this looks like where you walk in. Main room. Okay, that's better. I thought that was just like a little nook boxed in area, but good. Okay, flows to the kitchen here. Nice counters, nice or not I wouldn't say nice cabinets, but nice counters, nice cabinet space. Merry-go-round horse. All right, there's a story there, I'm sure. Rustic. I'm seeing this a little bit of water damage down here. Primary with the pooper. Some people don't like the pooper being out like that, and it doesn't look like you could put a door up there either. Carpet in the bathroom. Such a vibe. I don't know. A little too. Looks like that was all reclaimed wood. Hot tub. Oh, hot tub. That's what the problem is. Hot tub inside. I hate a hot tub inside. It's right outside of the primary too, but like, feel like you get smell chemicals. And if I have a hot tub, I want to be looking at God's creation, stars outside. Maybe it's a cold plunge. I don't know. All right, unique flow. Unique flow in this. This is when you got to like walk through. Big ass theater room for this house. Jeez. I don't have that many friends. That actually make me sad. I don't have that many friends in and a Grammy, 2 Grammys, or those Oscars. I don't know. But the view, show the views. You get views. There you go. That's nice. That's what you want right there. Cool. That's good. There's your spread. That's a good spread. Beautiful wildflowers. All right. That's charming. That's a good hang. Put the hot tub outside though. Another one, deck looks, I mean, this little gazebo looks old as hell. I guess there's not much weight on there. It's not too big of a problem, but it makes me wonder about what these other ones are sitting on. There's your neighbor. Cool. All right, that's Wombly Valley Road coming in 800,000 even. Six seven. Aren't we all glad that friggin' went away? I know Greg and his kids were big on the 6-7 thing. They were in it, and it was stupid and dumb. But anyways, this is 667 Trailside Drive Unit 667. I guess it's better than 666 Mark of the Beast. Anyways, 2 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 2787 square feet. Built in 1998. It's condo. What's the condo over here? 500. This is what's making it hard to sell condos anymore. I don't care if you're priced well. 545 monthly HOA. It's a lot. Ground maintenance, management, exterior, common amenities. Like, do they have a fitness center? Do they have a pool? I don't think they do. So back in Genesee here, easy access to get back out. I believe they do give you access to the clubhouse over here, which changes it because they have a nice little clubhouse. No, that's not the clubhouse. Where's the clubhouse over here? I forget where it's at, but there's a nice little pool rec center over in here, and I think you would get access to that. There you go. There, it's right there. Boom. So I believe that comes with your HOA. Boom. But real easy to get back down the hill. If you work down the hill, the easiest commute you can have and still be in the mountains. I'm blazed through this one. Townhomes don't really do it for me. Window. So window looks like the seal is cracked. That looks like a little bit of fading in there. Might be dirty, but whoa. Who needs a primary that big? That's too much. Big old bay window. Get your big old booty bays over there. Cool. I'm just gonna fly through this one. If you want to look at it more in depth, go to my website, moxiepropertygroup.com. The primary is like the whole house. Like, look at that. Like, that's so much extra space. What are you doing? What are you doing? That's my thing. Is like, in your bedroom, what are you doing with all that space? In that bathroom, what are you doing with all that space? Wide open space is looking good. At $819,900 what they're asking. Which means you probably need to be approved up to like 900K to get that to cover that HOA. Next up, we have 6450 Mojave Trail. Open house today, 11 to 1. This is a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 3,440 square footer. Water views, which typically means you don't have the water access. We'll look at the property line here. 1.06 acres, built in 2015. Not going to give us the property lines here, but I'm guessing, yeah, so that's not your property there. Looks like it's split. Anyways, there you have it. Actually, where are we? Mojave. Cool. So back up Brook Forest Road in the Evergreen Heights neighborhood. So you come out Cliff to Hatch, take you right back over by the high school there. All good kinds of good hiking, mountain biking. You got Three Sisters right over here. So nice quiet area back in there. Not a lot of traffic. It's not really a thoroughfare to get anywhere. Just residents on those roads. But easy access to the lake, all that good stuff. The thing about a house in 2015, though, like anything like 2000, I'd say even 2000 to built like from then, it's pretty much like you're probably gonna have a maybe original roof, original windows, original furnace, and a lot of those things have like a 15 to 25-year life expectancy. So, you might have some stuff that's at the end of its expected life. Kitchen looks good. The flow looks good from the kitchen to the dining room to the living room. You got the primary bedroom with the sunroom out there. Good yoga spot. Nice 5-piece. Throw a 5-piece on the bathroom there. Cool. Yep, there you go. Yoga spot right there. That's what I said. Good yoga spot. Those windows all open, and they got a heater out there. I like that. And at first, I was gonna say I didn't like that you had to access that through the bedroom, but it looks like you get access from the bedroom and from the main house, so that's a win. So heated, windows open, and you got the music to bump out there. I like it. Deck looks good. Cool. Laundry chute. What's the value of that? I don't know. Hard to put a value on a laundry chute. Cool. All right, I like it. Nice big privacy fence. Keep the pups in, keep the kids in. Cool. 825,000 what we're asking. Going over at Evergreen for 5129 South Greenwood Drive. It kind of looks like it's by the high school. Looks like a house. You get a lot of ranch style homes over by the high school. Let's see. 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,981 square feet. Open house tomorrow, 1 to 4. Built in 1965 on a 23,000 square foot lot. Hot damn, I am good. What I say? You're right by the high school? Did I say you're right by the high school? It looks like a house. How freaking good am I? Give me give me a front home photo and I'll tell you where it's at. That's that's why I'm the self-proclaimed best. Of everybody that's doing a Saturday live stream walking you through all the new homes to hit the market, which I think I'm the only one, I am the best. So right by the high school, right by the lake, easy access, good evergreen living, especially if you're not too sure-footed, stairs aren't your thing anymore. This is a house you could die in. Good usable land, 2-car garage, looks like a deep 2-car garage. Nice views. I like it. Big old kitchen with the peninsula counter. That's a good setup. Dishwasher. I mean, they have that whole like, you have the triangle from the fridge to the oven to the dishwasher. Dishwasher's a little bit further away, but you just move things down around the corner, put it in the sink, put in the dishwasher. I think it flows. Cool. Single story living. Windows look good. Looks like you got hers and hers, his and his, theys and them's closets there. I like it. I like it. That's it. That's all the photos you get. Good spot. I like the garage. I wish they would have shown the garage because that looks like it's at a whole side, which means it's big old garage. All right, I like that one. 825,000. I think it's cool. Going back over to Georgetown, we got a 4-bedroom, 4-bathroom, 1,932 square footer. A good price for a Georgetown property. It's up getting up there. 2 fireplaces. Oh, it's 2 units. That's what's going on. So it's two, I'm guessing it's 2 bedrooms, 2 baths on each. So if you want a house hack, here you go. That's the reason for the price. Built in 1972. Good spot in Evergreen, right by the park. You could walk over to Rose 15th and all that, where all the things are happening at over there. Oh no, this is the main area. So you walk over to the lake. You get the good access to the lake here. So you're on the east side of town. So easy to get back out to, probably about 35 minutes to get back down to the front range. 40, called 40 minutes to get back down the hill. And I'm going to blow through these ones because it's probably, if you think it's nice, do it twice. They got the same thing. That kitchen's pretty small. But house hackers, here you go. I don't even know. I don't know if you'd get 50% of the mortgage covered at 800 and some thousand that they're asking for this one. I feel like that's a stretch. They blurred out the naked lady. Let us see it. We're okay. We're adults here. We could look at boobies. And I say I'm an adult and then I call them boobies. All right, there you have it. Duplex for sale, 862,000. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Going up to, oh, the views. You got the city view here. Looks like you can see the city from here. Hilldale Pines area. And I tell you guys, I'm more of a city view guy than a sunset guy because the sun is blinding when it's going down. I like to wake up with the sun. It's a good spot here. We got 19622 Cypress Drive, 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 2,194 square feet, 10 acres. 10 acres. All right. You got me. All right. I'm looking Cypress. Here we go. 9.62 to be precise. Built in 1988. And you're kind of at the bottom here. So you don't really have to hit the switchbacks as much. You got like one switchback here, and then you can either go city view to canyon view or just hit Cypress to the end. Hey, that's your spread. So your neighbor's got an easement to get to their property, but you're far enough away from that. I don't even see where your driveway's coming in off of. Looks like your driveway's coming out this back end here. Right through here. No, that's a different house. I don't know. Go figure it out. But the city view. Our dog started, but yeah, your dog's gonna love this one. And look at all those nature windows. That is the spot. I like it. I like it a lot because sun's gonna be coming up in the morning, hitting those windows. You're gonna be in the kitchen up top there. Come down, grab your coffee. Ooh. What do you guys think? What do we think about this? It's like the lacquer. Like you ever see somebody had black lacquer furniture in their bedroom? You know, then they're a stud. Ever see I see black lacquer and incense and stuff like that? I'm like, this is a bachelor pad. Are we? Are you guys? Do you guys like it? Maybe it's just me. Stylistically, do you like the black lacquer cabinets? And then you have this. It just it pops. I guess it's a conversation piece, but that's sweet. That's beautiful. Nice office. Kind of look down through those windows too. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. And maybe those are just panels that you could swap out. Oh yeah, you could see Chatfield Lake. Yeah, on a clear day you could probably see the airport from there. Giant shop, 3 car this is all right, this has got a lot of like I can get past the kitchen with these extra stuff. 10 acres. I think this is good. The location, the view, the shop. It's a good setup other than those cabinets. Yeah, hell yeah, brother. Cool. I dig it. Yeah, you need to check. The gentleman, this is a great excuse to talk your wife into getting a truck with a plow. Got the elk coming through, just nibbling. Just nibbling. Cool. I dig it. 875,000 what they're asking. I think with the 10 acres in that area it's gonna go and the views. Next up, we're going over to Evergreen, Shadow Mountain area. This is 28894 Corkwood Lane. Open house today, 10 to 12. It's a 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 1,902 square feet footer. Sitting on 5.2 acres. built in 1951. Blue Creek. Okay, so you are off of Blue Creek connects to Evergreen Meadows. So you're really close to Aspen Park. I wouldn't consider this Shadow Mountain area at all. This is like the Valley High area, so I'd say good location, kind of tucked up in the trees over here. And so you could shoot up 73 to hit to the lake. I like it. I dig it. Cute. Okay. I like the stone 1950s house, so a little bit lower ceilings there. I think it's cute. Cute and clean. That railing is unique. A wood burner in the dining room. It's like more of a living room feature there. But okay. Okay, chill little sunroom sitting area. It's got heat out there too. Nice. A little bit of the old, a little bit of the new. You got a gas stove in the bedroom. That's cool. Yeah, for an older house, I think they kept a lot of the charm. Another gas fireplace in this bedroom here. Cool. All right. A shower with a bench to get, you had, I always say you had too much wine. You got a bench in there, sit in the shower and just think about how you shouldn't have drank that much. Shouldn't have. Why'd we open that second bottle, right? It's always the second bottle that gets you. One bottle feels great, gets you going, 2 glasses each, right? It's that second bottle. Cool. I think it's cute. Looking good. Corkwood Lane, asking price 900,000 even. Over to Morrison for 6352 Starlight Drive. This is North Turkey Creek area. 4 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 2,546 square feet, 5.8 acres. We're getting some acreage over here this week. Nice. Built in 1978. Where are we? Where are you at, Starlight Drive? Okay, so you're going to be coming up Turkey Creek just past Indian Hills. A lot of great hiking. You got what is that? I think it begins with an F. That what is that hiking trail over there? I forget. The one that goes out to the castle. Can't remember. Anyways, easy to get back down the hill here. Real close to like Roxborough, Highlands Ranch. Cool. Driveway looks good. Garage? I don't see a garage. Nice view. Similar. You're going to get that city view there. Dig it. Okay. Big open space. You got the kitchen, the dining area, tons of counter space. Big old moss rock fireplace with the rolling foothills. Tons of counter space, tons of cabinet space. Cool bar top sitting area. Cool. Looks good. Yeah, give me that cigar and that whiskey. That's exactly what I want to do. Cool. Looks like a queen bed sitting in there comfortably. Popcorn ceiling. Boiler heat there. Big open basement. Walk out. It does look like you have a detached garage. So that's nice. That was going to say that was what it's missing. That concrete looks newer. Newer. Little bit of deterioration here, but I don't know if that's bad. Might just be discoloration. 3-car garage. Nice. All right, yeah, it looks good. I like that setup. Cool. I dig it. There you have it. $924,500 is what they're asking. Wine always good, never too much. Yeah, you don't know anything about too much wine. Oh, you get this gal going. Here's some stories. This is two for what's your favorite wine, Mom? You're I feel like you're a red wine gal. I'm always a red wine guy. The whites too sweet, too much sugar for me. 24877 Red Cloud Drive over in Conifer. You got the views again. We got some good properties here at this second half of the list. Open house today, 11 to 1. 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2,688 square feet. Sitting on a 2.8-acre lot, built in 1976. Okay, coming down Foxton, so just past Aspen Park there. Not too far down Foxton. Foxton is a school bus route, so you only have this little section of Red Cloud that you're gonna have to get down to. But with that, looks like you're kind of on the edge there, which means you get the good west-facing views. Maybe we'll see here. Based on that driveway, how it's not coming off here, looks like a hill, so it might be a little bit steep getting out. Full coffee table. All right, good flow. Again, the flow from the living space with the stacked rock to the kitchen to the outdoor living space. This is a good main level. Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. All that cabinet, these look like they all are storage here. So lots of extra cabinet space. New Trex decking and railing, those look great. Yeah, this looks good. I like it. Cool. Looks like a gas fireplace there. Windows look updated. Big, nice, like not completely open. Like that's a great living space there with the walkout. Barber and Son bread. Oh, we're getting very specific. You got a little kitchenette downstairs, so mother-in-law suite. Siding looks like it's been painted. Nice big old 2-car extendo garage. All the toys. I dig it. Deck, yeah, look at that deck. That's a good looking deck right there. It's a good looking deck. As you get older, you're like, yeah, it's a nice deck. Who doesn't like? My mom's on the channel. I'm not gonna mention. Not gonna do my joke about sitting on a big old deck. Uh, Nice metal roof. The siding looks good. I like this property. And you get those views. Sweet. 950,000 is what they're asking. Going back to Shadow Mountain area, this is a 3-bedroom, 3.5-bathroom, 3,449 square footer. We're talking about 28781 Shadow Mountain Drive. 1.17 acres built in 1995. Not too far back on Shadow Mountain, though, so easy access on the Conifer side. Easy to get over to Aspen Park. Easy to hit 285 to get back down the hill. Boom. There you go. Nice chill sitting area out back. Nice windows. Very 90s vibe with that whole like big curves. The big curve drywall. That's a 90s vibe. Looks good. I like that paint color. I like that paint color. I feel like you need a couple more, maybe just one more accent over here. Maybe this round spot, maybe this little deer spot. Nice kitchen, nice counters. Cool. Cool primary. Looks like, yeah, you got the, it looks like the double-sided. Oh, a nice soaking tub too. As you just walk around there naked. Probably has radiant floor heating too. Yeah, double-sided garage. Your closet connects over here with a fireplace. I didn't know I needed that, but I'll take it. I don't need that, but I'll take it. Cool, big party shower in the basement. Nice office. All right, looking good. Yeah, cool, chill. 1,129,000 what they're asking. Ullman Park Road. What are we? Ooh, big old horse property. Holy crap. Where's my equestrians people at? We got Betsy. Betsy over here took her agent headshot in a dark room. 3 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 2,717 square feet. So this is right off of Pleasant Park Road. You get a lot of equestrian properties back in there, which I know for my mom's got some horses. Having other horse people around you is good if you ever want to leave town. But I mean, for this, I feel like you need a stable hand or something. Is that what they call them? 10.01 acres, built in 1916. She's old. Yeah, so right off of Old, this is the horse property you already see. I've petted these horses or pet. I've pet these horses. So Oldman Park Road, 8 minutes to get back out to 285 here on Pleasant Park Road. Nice school bus route gets hit first thing in the morning. Take you right over to Aspen Park. Easy to get down the hill. Not bad if you want to get back down the hill for work regularly. Holy crap, that's a lot of horse property. So when they say like 1919 was the year this was built, it looks like there's three houses on this property. So one of them was probably 1919. Jeez. Wow. There you go, mom. There you go. Step your game up. Is Shorty still alive? Is Shorty still alive? And Jesse? I can't remember. You guys, my mom's got some old horses. You need to get some young bloods in here. The happiest horses on a beautiful property. Sometimes I see they clean these horse stalls up like immaculate. They look amazing. This one, they're like, no, this is our horse. You gotta. Why do you have a treadmill? Do people? No, you can't walk a horse on that treadmill. Just Jesse. Mom, what would you use a treadmill like that for? Is that for? I mean, it doesn't look like it's for people. It looks like it's for animals. The way that they got those little wood sides up. Would people walk their animals like that? We will cover you with feathers. We will cover you with his feathers, and under his wings you will find refuge. Okay. Looks like one of their kiddos made that. All right, big kitchen. Cabinets look newer, countertops look older. Looks like we get some hunters here too. They'll get the fridges to store the meat. Oh, yeah, we got animals in every room here. All right, there you go. That looks like the original house slash barn there. All right, it could be all yours for the price of 1.2 million, 10 acres, Ullman Park Road. There you go. I still get one of the townhouses right behind the Walmart back in there. We'll blow through these really nice townhomes, 3 stories. If you big open floor plans, if you want the easiest access in Evergreen, here you go. Uh, and I know when people see these on the map here, they look, excuse me, they look really close to the Walmart. Because you're kind of up higher in elevation, you don't really see them. You'll see I mean, you'll see them. It's Walmart. It's right there. You got the Walmart. Excuse me. This is the Home Depot. You got the car wash. You got the Starbucks. So the commercial part of Evergreen. And then you look like you're really close to I-70. This is a hill going up, so you don't really hear it. I mean, you hear it, you don't see it though. But these are nice. I mean, it's over 1.2 for a townhome. These are real nice. 3 levels though, so if you don't like stairs, you got a bunch of stairs here. But they're well set up. They're well equipped, well spaced out. Great finishes. There you go. You get a little bit of the view of Mount Blue Sky. Uh Cool. Tons of space. All right, we'll keep going though. New. 1.24 is what they're asking. Open house tomorrow, 1 to 4. Going over at Evergreen for North Turkey Creek neighborhood. This is 7543 Gartner Road. Open house today, 2 to 4. It's a 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 3,419 square footer on a 1.09 acre lot built in 1965. Gartner Road. Cool. So North Turkey Creek, you're in the middle of it. So you do have a little bit of a commute if you want to get out to um you want to get out to the lake, you're going to go to Marshdale, that roundabout there by the school, and go north. Your quickest way, most common way you're going to be traveling, little windy road on North Turkey Creek to hit 285, get back down the hill. Wide open floor plan. What is this thing popping out here? Oh, that's their telescope. I would have probably moved it. Like I'm just being picky now. Nice covered deck there. Big floor plan. Nice moss rock fireplace. Nice open kitchen. Giant dining room. Double oven. Yeah, you use a little bit of updating in some spots, but not too bad. Not too bad. Cool. All right, looks good. Nothing crazy. Looks good. 1,249,000 is what they're asking. Shad Phillips. You met a Chad, but you never met a Shad. Nice guy. Getting up here in price. What do we got? Like 5 left here. This is 3276 Meadowview Road over in Evergreen. 3-bedroom, 3.5-bathroom, 3,028 square feet. Sitting on a 1.05 acre lot built in 2002. So this is, I think I'm going to look at this one on Monday. I have a buyer's consultation with one of my lovely viewers. So this looks like it's Kittredge, and for all intents and purposes, I think it should be Kittredge, but Kittredge is really on the south side of 74 here. So this is still Kittredge. Nice thing about this area is that you get good south facing exposure, nicer houses, all the hiking trails, O'Fallon. No. Falcon? What was that? Trying to remember what that one. Mount Falcon. That's the hiking trail I was trying to think of last time. But over here you got Cowena, Lair of the Bear, O'Fallon. So lots of great hiking over here, right on Bear Creek. If you like to go to Red Rock shows, you just skedaddle down the hill. You have Red Rocks Amphitheater right here. Boom. So what I love about that is you don't have to fight all the traffic on 70 and 470. You just come up back here, beautiful Canyon Drive, and then easy access to get over to downtown Evergreen. But if like Evergreen's like on a Saturday like today, they have some type of festival or something going on, you could take Kerr Gulch and just cut right up to I-70 that way. So unique location, good location. You are kind of on a hill there, so usable acreage is minimal. We don't have we have iPhone photos at maybe not. I don't know. Maybe not iPhone photos, but it's just not the highest end photographer here. Looks like it's on something stable. The reason I say that is the exposure is kind of dark. Cool, big old bench seating there. Nice outdoor, nice Trex deck, nice sitting area. Rock outcroppings, those could be your rock outcroppings. Giant counter, that giant island. That island needs a name. What is that? Quartz? I always mix up quartz and corian countertops. Anybody know? Anybody know how you tell the difference between quartz and corian? I should figure that out because I'm always getting confused with them. Windows look like they've been updated. Cool, we got the pull-up bar. There's where you get shredded like lettuce and cabbage. Boom. Cool, nice hot tub. Decks on decks. Decks look good. All right, cool. Yeah, again, like usable acreage, you don't have a lot. You get the twinkle of Kittredge. That's Kittredge across the road there. So nice south facing property. Asking price at 1.25. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Holy shit, I got a lot more than I thought I was gonna have. I'm gonna bounce through a couple of these. I want to be done by 10:30 here. So let's pick the ones that look good. So I'm gonna skip this. That looks very traditional. This one looks cool. Modoc. Modic. That's a fun looking house. Okay. This is 6528 Modic. And again, if I'm skipping a property that you want to dive into, one, let me know in the chat. Or you go to my website, moxiepropertygroup.com. And while I got you guys here, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button on the video. I always forget to mention that. If you guys are looking to get started on your mountain journey, go to my website, moxiepropertygroup.com, and then go hit the contact us button, my favorite button. Fill out the form. That's what gets you in contact with me. Because as you'll see in this video, a lot of levels to mountain living. And I'm here to help you out, point you in the right direction to which areas are probably going to produce the type of lifestyle you're looking for at the price point that you're looking to spend. So go check that out. I also throw up the other numbers here. You could hit me up on my wireless communication device right there as well. It goes directly to me. All right, Modic here. Modic Lane, 5-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2,317 square feet. Sitting on 1.19 acres, which means you can have horses. Oh, snowshoe. So you're back up Buffalo Park area. So you could wind around Buffalo Park, beautiful drive, go by Three Sisters, go back to high school. Or you can, this is actually a good spot because you can come down Columbine right here. Little dirt road, little wily in the winter, narrow. But you come down Columbine, hit Blue Creek, and they'll take you right out to Aspen Park for shopping, whatever you want to do. Choose your adventure. Good middle spot between Evergreen and Conifer. Driveway, new looks like new pavement here. Kind of a unique, like a storybook house. Good landscaping. I don't know about that color though. That it's almost like the color. It looks like they kind of painted it within the last 5 years, but it's like it already looks. It's like that gray blue. It already looks a little bit tired. Doesn't help the roof pop or. I mean, I don't know. So this is cool. That's cute. Okay, nice. I like it. I like that. Okay, I like the flow. I like the flow. You got multiple decks there. I always tell my people it's good to have multiple decks, especially in like each side of the house. Because sometimes the sun is that's what little kid wouldn't love this? That's sweet. Little good little spot to meditate there. We got some vibes in this house. Big open basement area. I don't know about a bedroom. I think that I hope that that's a living space, not a bedroom. I don't like bedroom with a slider. Reminds me of like a motel. Just right there, easy to kill. That's interesting that they textured the unless that's above that's above the garage there. That's what's going on. Cool. Nice spread. All right, interesting. Interesting. Who is that guy on Michael? What's his name? Michael on Love on the Spectrum. Interesting. Interesting. What a great show. 1.45 million is what they're asking for Modic Lane. Modic? Luxury mountain home. We'll see. We'll be the judge of that, calling it luxury. Let's see. This is 820 Elk Rest Road. This is, I have a feeling this is by, oh, we got Shad on here again. Shad's got some bangers. 3-car garage. I have feeling this is by Stagecoach over there, but we'll see. 4-bedroom, 5-bathroom, 5,849 square feet. That's a lot of square feet. 10,000 square foot lot. Nope. So right by. So sweet gosh. So you're kind of behind those townhomes. I don't know if we've ever had a property. Yeah, and actually, so you're right by the townhomes. Is this a town? This is a house. So all right, interesting. Basically the same area. Get townhomes up here. I don't think we've ever had one of these homes for sale back in here. So here we go. Looks very residential. Easy in, easy out though. Luxury mountain living. Cool. Sometimes it's so nice, but like nothing's over the top that I'm like, yeah, it's just like looks really well done. And I almost lack things to talk about because everything's just good. Just good. Nice dining area, nice office. I love an office by the front. See, why do you are you guys into that big of a primary bedroom? Like I just don't see the need unless I don't have kids, so like maybe you need to hide. Nice 5-piece primary. Kiddos get all their own bedrooms or bedrooms and baths. Big workout spot, big play area, second living area. Looking good. Elk Rest exterior, solid, cool. 1,549,000 open house today, 11 to 1. Go check it out. Let's see, which one do we want to hit next? Or skip Christopher Drive. I feel like I did that one last week. Let's go to Falcon Wing because that new construction Falcon Wing we'll hit, and we hit Skyline last week. Did I do this on Sunday last week? We did this one last week. Yeah, 7 days on market. All right, we'll go see this one because based on the it already said it right there, 10 acres. Let's say it's gonna have some acreage here. New construction, Falcon Wings. Okay. A 4-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 3,605 square feet, 4.5 acres, 10.49 acres, built in 2026. Cool. So back up Parmalee Gulch coming out. You can go up to Kittredge, hit Evergreen, go over to the Indian Hills entrance where you got the Machination. Never had it. It's got amazing ratings, or a good dive bar, mountain dive bar, Sit and Bull Saloon. Really close to hiking and all kinds of good things. That's just spread. Fire mitigation done. No problem with that. Almost too much sun, I'd say. You get a lot of sun over there, a lot of exposure. It's gonna be hot in the summer, so I hope they have air conditioning. This will be a house you will want air conditioning on. Nice metal roof. Looks like hardy board siding. Love that valley view. Probably have the twinkle of the city in the background. Again, this is like really nice house. Not a double oven. It's a microwave. Built-in microwave. Horses over here. Easy. It's a good view. It looks like it's east facing too, so you get that good morning sunshine. Cool. Big loft. Like not a huge fan of lofts, but this is a nice, sometimes they're too small, you don't know what to do with them. Good sized loft. You can have just a separate living space, office, something up there. Sometimes I'm talking to people and they need a certain level of bedroom. Say they need 4 bedrooms, but something like a 3-bedroom with a loft like that or den would work for them. Big old garage. I'm not sure what this is for. Unless that's the electric for like a mechanical lift. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know what that's for. Looks good. New. That new. There you go. There you have it. Falcon Wing Road, 2.25 million. All right, let's hit these last two and we'll get out of here. We got, oh yeah, Upper Bear Creek. Talk to me. I love Upper Bear Creek because you get bangers like this. 34393 Upper Bear Creek. Have you guys been waiting just to get some house porn? This is you. We have arrived. 3-bedroom, 4-bathroom, 4,127 square feet. Honestly, like I see those 3 bedrooms though have been kind of a problem this year. 3 bedrooms. A lot of people are looking for that 4th bedroom, especially at this price point, and at 4,000 square feet. Just saying. But you got the creek there, beautiful creek. 165 feet of creek frontage. 1.01 acre lot built in 1980. It's a little castle. So just up Bear Creek. Hey, kind of far back in there, actually. The quickest way to get out is actually still going to be going further to Witter Gulch and coming down Stagecoach, just because Upper Bear Creek is windy and beautiful, but a lot of great houses up on Upper Bear Creek. Like this one. That's sweet. Beautiful gated entryway. The Rock House. Love it. Cool. It's a lovely room of death. Ace Ventura throwback. There you go. Double oven. Nice kitchen. Giant fridge. So many stairs. I mean, the creek and the location is the selling point here. I mean, the house is dope too, but the creek, the location, it's a premium over there for sure. Yeah, it's gorgeous. You just get that babbling creek coming through there. Nice and cool in the summer. See, this is what I'm maybe it's the whole like the the railing spindles, I think is the word. The railing spindles just look dated. And it just looks like a lot. Oh, that's why they're calling it the Rock House. I see it downstairs. We'll go check it out. Nice river rock mantle here. That's why it's called the Rock House. Bring some of that indoors outdoors indoors. A lot of times I see this too. They start like putting a foundation and it's just like to blast this rock away. They like just incorporate it into the house. Cool. Love it. Hard to beat. Hard to beat. Coming at $2.85 million. That is Upper Bear Creek Road, which takes us to the top of the heap, the top of the list. Lastly, but not leastly, because it is the most expensively, this is 7181 South Andrea, whatever you want to call it. It's your road. Andrea Lane, over in Morrison. 6 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms, 8,212 square feet. Shut up. 5.11 acres, built in 2010. Kind of close to 285. Kind of close to 285. Right past. So you're going to hear the hum of 285 there for sure, which is always weird to me because these like multi-million-dollar homes in the Homestead neighborhood that you could still hear the highway. For some people, that's a deal breaker, but you get a little bit of acreage and it's super easy to get right back down the hill. Yeah, so 285 is going to be down that hill there, so you're going to hear it. The sound will carry. And it's on the back side of the house, it looks like. Let's see, actually, let me see. Let's pull up the property lines. Oh, yeah, you own that whole curve. So maybe it's not out the back, but you're not getting, doesn't look like you get much of a view, but you will hear 285 for sure. Nice log style home, big, sturdy house. I like my house like I like my women. Sturdy. Giant dining room, gorgeous kitchen, nice flow here. Look at that oven. Look at that hood. Oh, it looks so much bigger from this angle. Still nice. Big Sub-Zero fridge. 3 ovens, triple oven. I don't know if you ever had that. I don't know if I've ever said triple oven. I don't, and I always say double oven, and in this case triple oven, because it's like I don't need one oven. Oh, I do need one oven, but triple oven. This is bring the family out here. Look at these trees. That's sweet. Oh yeah, they're moved out. They're ready to go. Look, they got a bed jet. Anybody have the bed jet? I see the bed jet all the time on my Instagram. I don't know how to feel about it. Nice sauna. Looks like a CD player up there in the top left. Sauna, golf simulator, little theater spot. Looks like a steam shower. This is it. Who's holding the bag? Let's go. Can't tell which is the primary. They're all awesome. Looks like a little kid hang in that loft with the net. I'm thinking, I don't know why they'd have the net there. Cool. All right. Yeah, little hang up there. Maybe somebody fell at one point. They're like, we got to do something. But looking good. Andrea Lane, top of the list this week, 4,495,000 Gadzooks. So that is it. You guys have questions? You want to look at all the properties in all their glory? Go to my website, moxiepropertygroup.com. Other than that, hit the thumbs up on the way out. I appreciate you guys. If you're watching the replay and you have questions, you can leave it in the comments or go to my website again. Contact us, fill out the form, and we'll get in contact with you. You go to my where are my banners at? Did I hide all my banners? There we go. You can hit me up on my wireless communication device right now if you wanted to. You can email me at sean.murphy@moxiepropertygroup.com. Go follow me on the gram back here. And other than that, I hope you guys have an awesome weekend. I'll see you next Saturday. We start roughly 8 a.m. Mountain Time. So have a good one. Stay cool. All you Texans, Missourians, Kansasians, and Ohioans. All right. See you guys. Love you. Bye.